Hello guys, today we are going to unboxing the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Deathstroke 1.5 version. So I'm so happy I finally got my hands on it, so let's not further ado, let's unboxing it. So right out of the box we have an instruction manual on top, and some of the swappable hand accessory, some peg accessory, and the Revoltech stand right here, and some spare Revoltech joint, and of course our figures right here with tons of accessory. So let's not further ado, let's take the figure out and have a closer look. Right out of the box, it looks very good. Like, there's a comic book art style of Deathstroke, of course. Beautiful metallic silver pieces, is very well sculpted. You can see the little tiny scale detail on it. And I also love these dark blue metallic painting on body. And behind the figures, you can see this little tiny grenade on these belts areas, and you see these knife holders and gun holder in the thighs areas. And this sculpted scarf can move around by these little ball joint here, so this can move different direction. But I found a little gap right here in these orange pieces armor right here. In the other leg, there should be no gap right here. But right here, I have a little gap. I don't know if this means it's broken or like some painting issue or what, but I just found this issue. And the head sculpt looks really good. In my opinion, it looks very intimidating. And we have a mask head sculpt with a little white silver hairs, like a little reflection. You can see this kind of little bit metallic shining silver hair pieces with an eye patch, old man, a mask head sculpt. It looks really well sculpted. And to swap the head sculpt, we just simply remove this mask head and plug in these mask head sculpt. So that would be looking like this. And this figure comes with tons of accessory. We have 2 grenades, a small knife and a pistol, which can also install into these figures' gun holder and knife holders right here. Got an M4 machine guns. And we have a stick, but in my opinion, this stick a little bit too short for posing some martial art poses. It feels like it can only pose some baseball bat poses with the little short stick. 2 sword and 2 sword sheet. That the sword can totally plug into the sword sheet. And using the little tool like this, you can put this sword or machine guns or stick behind the figure back. And lastly, the accessory that increased it in this 1.5 version is these 2 golden big sword. You can see they're sculpted really well. See the pattern on this sword. And we have 2 little huge special effects, so you can slide it in for install these huge special accessories. So it'll be looking like this. And lastly, we got some sheet for holding these big sword, but it can only contain 1 sword, so it's a little bit disappointing. It should be come with 2 sheet, but it only come with 1, so it can carry 1 big sword behind characters. And also come with some swappable hands, so beside the default fist hand, it comes with a gun trigger holding hands and a open palm hand with a little pick on it, so you can hold the grenade. And the gun holding hand is also for holding all the other weaponry, for example the stick and sword. But the golden sword seems a little bit too heavy for the figure arm to hold up, so it cannot pose holding up the sword. If I let go, it will fall down, like cannot hold up. But when holding the arm forward, it can hold up a little bit, but the wrist joint is also a little bit loose, so it may fall off. But moving the arm straightward can hold up this big sword. And you can see this one is too heavy and the hands has fallen off from this peg. So you need to be much more patient when posing this big sword. And also this time, very unfortunately, I don't have the bonus head sculpt, which is the masked head with a flaming eye, which should be look really great posing with these two like flaming golden sword, but sadly I don't have that one. Here a quick side comparison. This is compared with Deadpool, Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Deathstroke, and this is compared to the Flash, also Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi. You can see it is slightly taller than Marvel Deadpool and have a similar height with the Flash. By the way, I heard somewhere saying that these two are actually cousins. So is that true? I have no idea. So here my final thought on these amazing Yamaguchi Deathstroke figures. I think it is a very good comic book style of Deathstroke, paint really well, and with the amazing Yamaguchi articulation, it can pose really good. The only problem that I have with these figures is this golden sword is too big and too heavy, so the figure's arm cannot hold up this big sword. So when I let go, it will just fall down. So you can say this joint a little bit too loose for holding up, but so you have to be like patient or figure it out a way to pose with this big sword. And if you want a comic book style of Deathstroke, I strongly recommend you get this one. You won't be disappointed with tons of weapon accessory. You will have tons of fun posing this guy. So this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give a like or consider subscribe. I hope I can see you in my next video. Goodbye.